Hey everyone, it's Patty. I'm so excited to be sharing with you my first fall decorate with me of the 2019 season. And this is also a collab with a whole bunch of other ladies and YouTubers and Instagrammers that enjoy decorating just like me. So definitely make sure you check them out. And a big thank you to Heidi from Happily Thriving Heidi and Lindsay from Domer Home for hosting this challenge and this collab. So I'm going to be leaving their channels in the description box so you can check out how amazing they decorate a space. And I'm also going to be leaving in the description box a playlist to a bunch of other channels so that you can check out their Decorate With Me videos too. I know I love decorating for fall and I love getting inspired by others, so definitely make sure you go check everyone out in the playlist in the description box.
Okay, so I first wanted to start off by pulling a bunch of stuff out of my fall bins that I thought would work, because what happens is whenever I first start decorating, I start off very, very overwhelmed and I get like kind of flustered, and then my creative juices kind of start flowing, and then I'm able to come up with stuff. So it helps if I don't have like all my bins out and all the things, and I just kind of have a theme in my mind of what I want to do and then pull out those things. And then if I need to grab a couple more things along the way, then I can, but it's not as overwhelming. So that's kind of how I process when I decorate. So I knew specifically in the kitchen, I wanted to do like an orange and white and buffalo check theme, because most of the rest of the house is usually pretty neutral, and a lot of like the like cream color, and then some little pops of like the greenish blue pumpkins and that type of stuff. So I thought it would be fun to do the kitchen like buffalo check, orange and white. So that's what I want to do. So I pulled out, I have a whole set of buffalo check and white pumpkins that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, but I know they have them again this year. Then a couple of Target Dollar Spot pumpkins. I thought I had some orange ones, but I can't seem to find them. So I have some cream colored ones, and then the rest are like gray and blue, which won't really go. So we'll use those somewhere else. But I did pull out this orange one as well. And then I have tons of these white shiny pumpkins. And I have a bunch in white, and then I have some in orange too. I have this one, and then I have another one here. So I have those, and then I have this buffalo check pumpkin, and then also this sign that I picked up this year. So I thought that would go really nice in the kitchen. Then my Target Dollar Spot hasn't really come out with stuff. They came out with like one shelf of things. So I went ahead and picked up a little house specifically for the tiered tray. And then I have this that I thought maybe I'll put a pumpkin in, we'll see. And then I pulled out this jar and one of these because I thought this would be cute, like if I have too much white, like a nice pop of orange. And then if you saw my fall decor haul, I have this towel that I got from Joann, so I'm going to use that. And then, like I mentioned, once the Dollar Spot comes out with their stuff, I'll use some of their towels for decor too. So you'll see kind of like an updated look of everything in my fall home tour, just because the Dollar Spot, I'm still waiting on their stuff, and I always incorporate like some of their items as well. And I know they have a lot of buffalo check this year, so I'm holding out for that too. So I love putting this in my kitchen just because it looks like a mason jar and I feel like it's fun. So I'm definitely going to be putting that up this year. Then I pulled out this cutting board because I was thinking of doing like a pile of pumpkins with like lamb's ear here. I'm putting it like in the middle of my counter just because I feel like it would be something really easy to move out of the way, like if I need to cook or cut things up and stuff like that, but it's still like festive and fun. If you saw my pantry video recently, I just put up some shelving. You'll see it in a few minutes. And I thought this would be really cute to put like pumpkins in and stuff like that. So we'll see what I do with that. And then this was the other item that I was able to find at the Dollar Spot. It's just like a buffalo check like soup bowl, but I thought it would be cute, like pumpkins coming out of it. I probably won't end up using both of these. We'll see what I end up doing. And then I always like using these chicken wire pumpkins in my kitchen. I don't know why, they just like remind me of kitchen. So I'm probably gonna get started over here first with these shelves and the tier tray because that's the biggest section to decorate, and then I'll work my way through the kitchen counters and all of that stuff. I'm gonna start with the shelves and kind of work my way. So I was thinking of putting like an orange pumpkin here to kind of offset the white with the tier tray, and then, or not the tier tray, with my kitchen scale. And then I was thinking of putting this on the other side to kind of add like a pop of orange. I think that's cute. And then I do want to add a banner here. The Dollar Spa has one that I saw on Instagram. They just haven't brought that stuff out yet. So I'm kind of waiting for that. I think I might move this up here. And then I think I might put this guy right over here. Maybe like, okay, so I just want something over here that is a little more festive. I think what I might do, these are bothering me. And then I think for the other side, we might just put one of these chicken wire pumpkins. Or maybe we'll put the lantern with the chicken wire. Nope, that's not gonna fit. Let's see, what can we put? Maybe one of these pumpkins. Maybe one of these white ones. So next I want to work on my tier tray. Because I feel like tier trays are so much fun to work with, and I probably will just do like a lot of pumpkins and things like that because I want to leave enough space for my produce down here, because right now we don't have a ton, but I want to make sure I leave space for when we do have a lot of produce. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. These are actually salt and pepper shakers, but we actually use grinders, but I love the copper on them. So we already have one with cinnamon, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this one and fill it up with pumpkin spice. I feel like that'll be really nice for the season. We do have a coffee station that I could put those in, but I like using these for other things other than coffee too, so that's why it's over here with our shelves instead of the coffee station. So I just filled one up with pumpkin spice, and then the other one already has cinnamon. I think over here it would be really fun to just pile in a bunch of the buffalo check and white pumpkins. I feel like that'll be like a fun thing for the tier tray. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and kind of fill it in with lamb's ear, and then have this one pop of color in the jar. So that's what I'm thinking for the tier tray. so I just wanted to quickly go over what I ended up doing because I did end up changing a few things, and no promises by the time I do my fall home tour that I may change a few things again. But I thought this was a really fun space to decorate just because it had a lot more pops of color than what I usually do, and it was just really fun. So let me go ahead and show you what I ended up doing. So that Happy Pumpkin Spice Season sign I ended up putting up there, and that I got from Michael's a couple years ago, but I think they have something similar again this year. And then on this side I just put a chicken wire pumpkin, and I know the Target dollar spot has wooden pedestals for $1, so I'm definitely going to be picking one of those up and adding that to that side for a little bit more height. I do have the white cupcake stands, but it's just too, it's not really what I'm looking for. So as soon as I can pick up one of those white wood pedestals, I'm definitely going to get one of those. And then I thought this was fun, like to add an orange pumpkin since I had a white kitchen scale there. And then here I just put like a bunch of little pumpkins in that buffalo check soup bowl, kind of incorporating, like I said, the buffalo check and the orange and white. So here again I did like the white bread bowl, the orange pumpkin, and then the buffalo check ribbon on that sign. And I really like incorporating wood tones when I can as well. And the tier tray was really fun to decorate. Here I just have the little picks in a jar, and then some buffalo check pumpkins, copper, lamb's ear. I love using eucalyptus too, but I stuck with lamb's ear in the kitchen. I just think it goes really well with the buffalo check and the orange and the white. So here I grabbed this sign. I didn't show it in the beginning, but I knew I bought that sign for this space, and I just forgot to grab it. So I added that to the tier tray, and it fit perfectly. That's a great tier tray sign, and that one's from Hobby Lobby. And then here I love having the lantern there, and I still have space here to add more produce, so I left it kind of bare. That way I can still add more produce and all of that. So I just put another one of those chicken wire pumpkins, some lamb's ear, and I thought it turned out really fun. So over here is right next to our stove. I have the kitchen towel, and then over here, I know it's kind of ironic, I have a Bath and Body Works candle burning, and then I also have my diffuser, which I know a lot of people that have diffusers don't always burn candles, but I do both. So I have my candle burning right now. It's Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. That's my favorite fall candle. And then I use Eden's Garden oils, and I always like using like sweet orange, cinnamon, clove, lemon, those types of scents during the fall time, and it smells really fun and fresh. So I wanted my diffuser there, and then I just have this white pitcher, and I have like a pumpkin here and just some greenery, and I wanted some greenery to kind of pull in from the dining room because the dining room is going to be a lot of greens and neutrals. So I thought that would be a really fun way to like pull things in by incorporating the lamb's ear and this greenery here. So I really like this picture for the kitchen. Wipes off really easily. And then I just have this fall in love sign. I tried a few different signs, but they were all neutral, and I still wanted a little bit of color over here as well, and I felt like it was too neutral. So I put that sign there, and I felt like it was the perfect pop of color. Let me go ahead and show you the last space I decorated. Then over here on our kitchen counter, I just put the buffalo check pumpkin that I wanted to use in the kitchen with, again, lamb's ear. And then I thought it would be fun to put the little wooden candles there and the white pumpkins. So I was really happy with how that turned out. And it's really easy for me to move wherever I need to move it, like out of my way. So that is how I decorated my kitchen. I don't put too much on the counters just because I want the space to, as you guys can see, my counters are pretty small, so I don't want it totally full of decor like everywhere. So I feel like it's just enough where I have enough space to work. Like I can easily move this over here, and I can use this whole counter, and I still have plenty of space. Then over here are my shelves that I kind of went all out in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing kind of my thought process and how I get final results. Definitely make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to be doing a fall decorate with me in either my living room or coffee station next. So stay tuned for those. because I'm going to be doing 2 more fall decorates with me's before I share like the final home tour. So definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching, and definitely make sure you watch everyone else that is part of this collab. Make sure you check out that playlist again. I will see you guys next time. Bye.